Okay, so good to see you on this Wednesday afternoon. I'm meteorologist Josh Stone in for John Scalzi today. And if you walk outside, well, you know what it feels like. Temperatures in the upper 80s right now. It's 88 here in Sarasota, 88 in Venice, 88 in Arcadia. But what does it actually feel like? You factor the temperature, you factor the dew point. Look at this, temperatures around the viewing area feeling like they're already in the mid-90s. Won't be surprised if these temperatures soar into the upper 90s. That's what your body feels like when it walks out in these types of conditions. So our forecast for today, the highlights, no pun intended, the high will be in the lower 90s, so that's above our average of 89 for this time of the year. West Coast sea breeze once again, and we're looking at low coastal rain chances due to dry air aloft. Now, the radar right now, very quiet, maybe a lone little shower out here just off the coast of Siesta Key, but really everything looking very quiet right now. We do have dry air aloft. Where there's more moisture shows up in blue. That's where there's a better chance for rain to take place later on this afternoon. But again, over the last several days, we've had this westerly sea breeze that tracks across the state inland, helps to connect with that east coast sea breeze, and looks like we're going to have more of the shower activity inland today and then moving off to the east coast of Florida. But with this dry air aloft, which shows up here in tan, that's kind of suppressing the shower activity. So if any storms get going, they're going to tap into that dry air and they'll just kind of fall apart. So they'll probably be very short-lived. As far as our futurecast goes, well, maybe a few showers get going later on this afternoon or early this evening, but again, that will be inland, and then, well, we get to do it all over again tomorrow. But things start to change. The pattern changes because this area of high pressure moves slowly eastward, and then we'll get that return clockwise flow around it. That's going to bring more of a northeasterly wind, and anytime we get any sort of easterly wind, that helps our rain chances on the west coast of Florida. It enhances the sea breeze from the east traveling to the west, so we'll watch out for that. Speaking of watching out for things, we're looking at the tropics. Of course, we are in hurricane season. We have two systems out here. This is Carl. Yesterday was tropical storm. Now it's a depression. It was downgraded. And then this is Lisa, just formed yesterday morning. So where are they going? Up to the north and to the northeast, staying away from the United States. However, Bermuda could be in the path of Carl, so we'll have to watch that. And over the next few days, that could actually turn into a hurricane, but hopefully it will not swipe Bermuda and stay away from them. Okay, for our forecast today, highs topping out in the lower 90s. Not much of a wind, but coming out of the west at 5 to 10. And oh boy, tomorrow is the first day of fall, so here's a cool thought for you. We're edging into shorter days, and we do have the equinox taking place. That means the rays of the sun will be directly on the equator. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast. Highs topping out in the low 90s over the next few days. The rain chance does ramp up as we get into early next week. But unfortunately, Scott, not much of a cool fall forecast to cool you down.